You saw that photo, didn't you? Caitlin Clark, standing in the tunnel after the game, casually chatting with New York Liberty stars. But look closer. Standing just a few feet away calm, still, intentionalist Aaron Kaine. That's not just Clark's agent, that is the most important figure in the entire frame. Because while fans focused on the smiles and sportsmanship, the real message was happening in the background. This wasn't some friendly post-game hangout, this was a signal. A carefully staged image meant to tell the entire league, something big is coming. Aaron Kaine isn't just any agent, she's one of the most powerful deal makers in professional sports. And when someone like her shows up in that tunnel, front and center, it's not by chance. It's by design. That photo was the opening move of a power play that could change everything. What you're about to see is not just about a player being unhappy. This is the beginning of a long game where the agent, the rules, and the moment collide to reshape the entire future of the WNBA. And it all starts with Indiana. Caitlin Clark was supposed to be the face of the franchise. She was supposed to lead the Fever back to glory, to boost ratings, to be the defining player of her generation. But this rookie season, it's been a red flag parade. Clark has already missed 10 games. That's 5 games for a left quad injury, and another 5 due to groin issues. And this is a player known for her toughness. She never misses time, so when she sits out, it matters. But even more concerning than the injuries was how they were handled. After Clark left a game visibly in pain tears on the bench, unable to continue, coach Stephanie White told reporters that Clark was just feeling a little something in her groin. A little something? To downplay your star's obvious pain with a dismissive phrase like that, it's not just tone, it's disrespectful. For someone like Clark, who's carrying this franchise, that statement said everything. We don't see you. And when a player feels unseen, the foundation starts to crack. But this isn't just about injuries, it's about system failure. After those comments, things didn't improve. Clark continued to voice subtle frustrations in interviews. She made it clear, she wants the ball in transition. That's where she thrives. That's her game. She said it plainly. I think we need to do a better job of getting me the ball in transition. That's when I'm the best. That's not ego, that's fact. That's a generational talent telling her coach how to unlock her full power. And yet, Coach White doubled down, saying she didn't want Clark playing under duress 94 feet and preferred 2 ball handlers. Translation: we hear you, but we're not changing anything. And that right there is the tipping point. When a player tells you how to make her elite and you ignore it, you're not just wasting talent, you're triggering a revolt. Because that's when agents get called. Not with a press conference, not with a tweet, but with presence. Her quiet appearance in that viral tunnel photo spoke louder than any headline. Because standing in the middle of Caitlin Clark and 3 members of the Liberty coach, Sandy Brondello, Brianna Stewart, and Sabrina Ionescu, ain't random. It's calculated. Let's break it down. Stewart and Ionescu aren't going anywhere. They've made that clear. But Clark? That's the wild card, and Kaine knows it. That moment in the tunnel wasn't just a post-game chat, it was a billboard. It was a chess move. It was a not-so-subtle message to Indiana. Your time is running out. Here's where the play becomes brilliant. While fans and media focused on coaching, drama, and team chemistry, Aaron Kaine was looking much higher toward the CBA. The collective bargaining agreement is the WNBA's rulebook. It controls everything: salaries, trades, contracts, movement, restrictions. And right now, it's being renegotiated. That's right, the WNBA and its players' union opted out of the previous agreement. They're currently rewriting the rules, and Kaine, who represents a roster of major players, is at the table. This is her battlefield. And Caitlin Clark's frustration? That's her weapon. Kaine is turning Clark's situation injuries, usage issues, public discomfort into leverage in the new CBA talks. She's not just pushing for one player, she's pushing for systemic change. Here's how the strategy works. Clark's rookie deal locks her in until 2028. She's not even eligible for true free agency until then, and even that would be restricted. By traditional standards, she has no power. But that's surface-level thinking. Aaron Kaine isn't playing checkers, she's playing 4D chess. By creating public friction now, while the CBA is being renegotiated, she's forcing the league to confront its own structural issues. She's creating a problem and then offering the solution inside the new agreement. New clauses that give players more power earlier. New mechanisms for requesting a trade if a star is misused, new limits on how long a team can retain a player against their will, and if those changes are implemented, Clark becomes the first to benefit from them. Here's where it gets wild. In 2026, the league is facing a potential talent exodus. According to league insiders, 87.5% of the WNBA All-Stars will become unrestricted free agents that year. Nearly 9 out of 10. That means no match rights, no control for teams, total player freedom. It's a potential league quake-own that could lead to super teams, power shifts, and complete disruption of the old order. And who's laying the groundwork for it? Caitlin Clark and Aaron Kaine. Because if the new CBA contains player-empowering clauses, those 2026 free agents will use this moment as the blueprint. Clark becomes the first domino, and Kaine becomes the architect of a player revolution. So let's zoom out and see the full strategy unfold. Step 1. Build public friction in Indiana. Injuries, poor coaching fits, undervalued performance. Step 2. Leak just enough to stir narrative tension. Let the media run wild. Step 3. Appear publicly visibly with top Liberty leadership. Step 4. Push for player-empowering clauses in the new CBA. Step 5. Use Clark as the first test case. And now, the Fever are boxed in. They can either play defense against the most popular player in the league or come to the table early before her contract forces them to. Either way, the balance of power shifts to the player. Here's the truth most people miss. This isn't just about whether Caitlin Clark stays in Indiana or joins another team. That's the distraction. This is about using one superstar's frustration to create new legal pathways for every future superstar. Clark's discomfort isn't a PR problem, it's the Trojan horse. The story that forces the league to rewire its rules under public pressure. It's not a trade demand, it's not a tantrum, it's a strategy. And it's working. Now the question is, will the league bend? Will they give stars more mobility? Will they recognize that the future of the WNBA isn't about locking players in, it's about letting them lead? Because if they don't, players will start finding their own exits. And if they do, we'll look back at this moment the tunnel photo, the quotes, the tensionas, the start of a revolution. So what's your take? Is Aaron Kaine playing a brilliant long game, or is this a dangerous gamble? Let us know in the comments below. And if this breakdown helped you see what the headlines missed, hit subscribe, ring the bell, and share this video, because this story, it's far from over.